Hi everyone, I'm Chelsea with Oro Baby. Welcome to Tit Talk. We are joined by the incomparable Dr. Moynihan, chiropractor and bodyworker extraordinaire. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the pain associated with breastfeeding, nursing your child. Not nipples, won't make you do that. We are going to talk about, however, the rest of the body, because breastfeeding is a whole body activity, both for mom and for the child. And mom tends to take the brunt of it.
Yes, definitely in our shoulders too. So today we're going to be targeting our neck, both the front and the back, as well as our shoulders. Just kind of counteracting this position that you may feel like you get stuck in when you are breastfeeding your little one. So we're going to start in the neck. So we're just going to be going through a simple range of motion exercise. So just bring your chin to your chest, looking up to the ceiling, and then bringing your ear to your shoulder on both sides. Good. And just taking note on what side you may be feeling any tension or tenderness or even pain maybe. So
All of the sides?
So what a great sample we have here today. She is feeling all of that. So we're going to start off with these upper trapezius muscles that live on the tops of our shoulders. Now more than ever, we are experiencing a lot of stress, and we feel like our shoulders are slowly creeping up to our ears.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do
We're
something
in a
about
protective
that.
mode.
Yeah. This is another thing, just like unconsciously closing to protect our body. So we're going to be targeting our right upper trapezius muscle here. So we're going to bring our right arm behind our back, and then you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder, and you should feel that all in this neck of the woods here. Good. And then you can look down. Great. And that should be more on the back side of that shoulder, and then look up over your right shoulder. Great. And that should be kind of more on the front side there. Sorry. Yeah. Front of your neck. And then you can do the other side.
A lot more of that. Other side.
Other
So left side.
even yourself out.
Okay.
So left arm around back, and then right ear to right shoulder. Good. You should just be feeling that on the top of your shoulder area.
Is there a certain amount of time that you would hold each of these for? Just
Yeah, great question. What I like to do is just take some deep belly breaths, really, to draw oxygen into our diaphragm. That is another thing that becomes tight.
so that belly breathing.
Yeah, so if you were to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly, a diaphragmatic breath would look like your bottom hand only moving. So, like so. And if that is trouble for you to find that deep belly breath and inhale through your nose. That engages the diaphragm a lot easier.
So there's no sucking it in, y'all.
Yeah,
Let it go.
Exactly.
Okay.
Amen to that. So once we have those upper traps covered, then we're going to work more on the front of our neck. So you're going to find that collarbone muscle here.
The one that the baby keeps clonking his face on while he's trying to find the boob.
Ouch.
Yes. Yeah, every time. Every time. Yes.
So you should already know.
We know where that spot is. Okay. Yeah. So when we go, oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, so we're going to...
So finding that collarbone, let's start with the right collarbone.
Okay.
So you're going to be putting your fingers, your left hand on your collarbone and kind of tractioning that skin down.
So you're kind of wanting to like pull the skin. Okay.
Exactly.
So over a shirt might not be as effective.
It wouldn't get the traction you need. Okay, so skin on skin is ideal. If not, don't sweat it. But
the boobs are already out, so may as well.
So once we find this clavicle here, we're going to traction that tissue down, and then we're going to be leaning our head away from that clavicle. So pinning down the right clavicle, bringing your left ear to your left shoulder. You should feel this all the way up to your
ear,
your jaw.
Yeah,
even ear.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to bring your head behind your shoulder, kind of like you're looking up and to the left.
Okay.
Good. And that's just going to really deepen and span more of that muscle that you're targeting.
Okay. Muscles I didn't even know I had. Hi there.
These tend to hide out with just this forward head posture that you're doing and just get really tight. Yeah. So once we have this guy and this guy, we're going to move on to chin tucks. So we're going really simple. Just pretend like your eyes are your headlights. You're going to want to keep them on the horizon here.
We're making double chins.
Double chins.
Or
yes.
triple chins.
Triple chins, quadruple chins.
You know who you are.
Yeah. We're going there today. So,
no
again,
judgment.
No
You just
judgment,
know who you are.
Just total acceptance here. So, make that double chin, hold for a second or two, and come back. This is really good if you want to look like a total creep driving or waiting in line to get into the grocery store or check out. The next one we're going to do is, do you have a tennis ball or any?
There may be some
ball
past ripe fruit.
Look at those hands.
Orange, anybody?
I still happen to have an apple, so
okay.
Tennis ball, lemon, whatever fruits, vegetables, or objects around the house you have.
Something round.
There you go.
We're all parents. There's something round in your house.
So you're
How do
gonna
we
just
fix it?
find your shoulder here, this little bony prominence up front, and you're going to kind of want to bring it in between the far side of your clavicle and this shoulder. There's kind of like a nice little.
It like fits perfectly
puddle,
right in here. Totally.
Puddle there,
little pocket.
Yeah.
It's like a little fruit pocket.
There you go.
On your shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
It's a fruit pocket. Find the fruit pocket.
So from here, you're going to want to put your palm onto that whatever device you found for yourself. And then you're going to so we're going to start on the right pectoral muscle.
Okay.
And then you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder.
Okay.
And you should feel that up in this neck of the woods. And then you're going to want to roll your shoulder back and kind of massage this.
So I would imagine that the more firm or dense an item you have, the more
it gets in there.
It's going to get in there.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are full in terms of breast milk or are feeling some discomfort, use a softer item. We don't want to be disturbing any mammary tissue or causing any damage, obviously.
Yeah.
But I guess go find your limit and go ahead and
yeah, if this is too much, then you can just even push your fingers into it. And this really does the trick.
Oh, wow.
Even not even doing anything with your head, you'll just feel how tight and taut this area can be. It's one that holds a lot of tension and
fluid. Lymphatic
fluid, yes.
Okay.
So from here, we're going to want to put our thumbs up. Thumbs up. And then we're going to want to pull them out.
Okay.
Ideally, you just want them on your lap, but I'm just going to hold them up here. So thumbs up, pull them out, and then you're going to round your shoulders. So this can look like pulling your shoulders up, back, and down, or just doing a full rounded motion. You should already feel a stretch in your shoulders.
From that spot we just left, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And kind of those muscles in your shoulder blade engage. So thumbs up, round your shoulders, bring them to the side, and then watch out.
And get poked in the boob by the chiropractor. Question. When we're doing this one, are we allowing this upper arm to move? Like, do we want to actually move out? That's the goal.
Yeah,
okay.
So we're going to want to, I like to pin my elbows against my torso and move out.
Okay. Okay.
You should feel the muscles between your spine and your shoulder blade engaging.
Okay.
Do you feel that?
Yes.
Right in the center there.
Uh-huh.
You can picture a pencil between your shoulder blades that you're
That's a good visual.
holding in place, and you can kind of hold there for 3 to 5 seconds or take 2 deep breaths and then coming back to your normal posture. From here, we're going to work on our arms and wrists. This is a pretty common area where mothers experience a lot of nerve pain, and it can feel like carpal tunnel, which hurts with just about everything.
Laying down, holding, leaning. Yeah.
On your phone.
All the stuff.
Cooking.
Driving.
Everything.
Hands going numb on the steering wheel. That feels like it should be illegal, but it's cool.
So we're just going to find the elbow crease on the front side of our hand.
So this spot where they would maybe try to put an IV.
Yes.
Wherever that spot is.
Ouch.
Not a nurse, so maybe I'm wrong, but right in here.
Taking your thumb and supporting your elbow with your bottom fingers here, and just gently pushing in as you walk down the arm, you might see your fingers kind of flex. These are the wrist flexors, believe it or not. So even your wrist moving, and you should find one, maybe a few tender spots about in the middle part of your elbow here. And these are the most common muscles to entrap this median nerve, it's called, that reproduces these carpal tunnel syndromes.
Got it. Okay.
So once you find a tender spot here, just gently pushing in with the pad of your thumb, and just rocking your wrist back and forth. Shouldn't feel great, but it should feel productive in the sense that it's loosening up some of those muscles.
That really does immediately feel.
And if it recreates any nerve pain you feel in your hand, then I would say back off a little bit or find a spot that doesn't
do that.
And for me, it's more like in the inside elbow part right here.
Oh, yeah.
That is where all of them insert into this point, so that's a really juicy area if you can't find anywhere else.
So kind of just use your finger gently-ish with as much pressure as you can comfortably to find a spot, really kind of anywhere it seems like, where things might be feeling stagnant, and then just give it, how about, what, like, are we going with that, like 3 deep belly breaths with each spot or so?
Even like 3 to 5 pumps with your wrist. If it's too hard for your wrist or too painful, then just do your hands.
Oh, okay. That's the pregnancy adjustment.
And then another one is like a prayer position. This will stretch out the insides of your wrists here. If it does recreate any pain, then I would say just to back off a little bit, or you can do one of these. Gently, yeah. Totally. But yeah, really getting in there and working out those muscles will be helpful for relieving some of this carpal tunnel.
Surprised at how many sensitive tender spots I actually.
I mean, think about how much we use our hands, especially like this motion.
So it seems like overall, whatever you do a lot of, we're trying to do the opposite of, to give some balance, so that when we're stuck in these positions for extended periods of time, sometimes all day, we're getting a chance to balance that out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair enough. Dr. Tim, what are your suggestions for when pregnant people, postpartum people, babies should be getting some chiropractic adjustments?
Love it. I have a little bias, but I think everybody should be under chiropractic care. So first signs of pain during pregnancy, I would say even before pregnancy, just to get your body aligned before you're taking on more weight and growing and expanding into this new
life
form that you're going to be taking to bring someone into the world. So just by getting your hips aligned so your pelvis opens symmetrically, that's really helpful in avoiding a lot of low back pain or sciatica even. And then so before, during, and after, just to kind of bring your hips back into form after pregnancy, and then just kind of take care of some nagging pains, whether it's chronic injuries that come up to the surface while your body is expanding, or
just a lifetime of poor loads.
Yeah, just crummy posture too long.
For sure. Where can we find you, Dr. Tim?
You can find me on Instagram at chiropractim, or I am working at Rosewood Family Healing Center in Culver City, and shoot me a DM. Let's talk, let's make something happen, and I am also doing virtual appointments if you're not local.
Awesome. This has been extremely helpful, very interesting, and hopefully all of you can take something away and improve your experience now that you have this bundle of joy and also pain to keep going. Absolutely. We're going to include all of Dr. Tim's information in the notes, and if you need help, of course, with lactation, I am available to you through the orobaby.com website, which you can access also in our notes. What a blast. Thanks for being here.
Of course.
All right. Awkward high five, Tim. If you thought this was fun, wait till you see our next video.